Alrighty, seventh grade, we're going to get going here with week 4, quarter 2. I know it's kind of a lot to keep track of within the folders since we started the new quarter, the different weeks, but you always have the dates here, okay, to help you, and these dates should align up with these dates in the folder as well, so make sure you're checking those if you're confused where to go. They will always be published on the day of that we are completing that assignment in class. So make sure you are staying on track, okay? Notice it is a Monday and Tuesday folder. So it will be published on Monday, November 2nd for you, and you will have the 2nd and November 3rd to complete this assignment since it is a little lengthier, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go over how to complete that assignment. Make sure when you watch these videos, please watch the entirety of it because you might be missing some important information on how to answer questions and which questions you do need to answer. Okay, even though a lot of them will be highlighted or starred for you. In the past, some of us have been skipping some questions, I think on accident, because we don't watch our entire instructional video. Okay, this is Springboard 1.13. It is titled Flight to Freedom. Notice directions. I even put it on as number 1. Watch this video before you complete it, okay? And then open it with Cami. And don't forget, last but not least, when you are done, to complete and turn in. All right, here is your assignment for 1.13 Springboard Flight to Freedom. Okay, notice there's a lot of stars, a lot of different arrows, a lot of things highlighted. Anytime you see those put in there for you, you probably need to do something with them or they are highlighted for an important reason. Okay, so take your time to really read this first page so you understand what to do while reading and what to do while after reading. All right, so our learning targets: analyze how theme, remember theme, is the life lesson learned during that story. There can be multiple. There's not just have to be one. Usually there is one main one. However, there can be multiple themes throughout a story. So analyze how the theme is conveyed in a story based on a myth. All right, so we're going to continue with our myth, and that's what we'll be reading as we continue through Springboard. Okay, so there's a definition for you if you do not know. Before reading, notice it has the arrow where you need to write this. It is a quick free write. Notice you need to answer this in complete sentence, 3 to 5 sentences. You will do that over here in the My Notes section. Simply create a text box and answer your the free write there. Okay. During reading, so this is before reading. You'll answer that before you read the story. This is what you will do during your reading when you're actually reading the story. Okay. Look for and mark the text for elements of characterization. Okay, things that describe the character. Okay, that is characterization, how the character is developed throughout the story, how the character is described, what the character does, says, how they look. Okay, and you'll notice if you go through those bullet points, it'll tell you exactly what the characters do, what the characters say, how the character appeared or look, and what others say about their character as well can also lead us to insight on our characters in the story. It says to highlight and mark these areas and mark each one of these areas. Okay, you don't have to go through and write what the characters do. Okay, but you do need to have a key word along with your reading. Okay, for example, if I find something that the character does in my reading, I will simply create a text box and write a D for do. Okay, right there, simple as that. If I find something that where the character looks like or describing the character in my story, okay, I will put another one and simply write look. Okay, that is good enough for your notes on that. Not saying this is exactly what, that is just an example for you. All right, so make sure you're identifying those key parts during the reading with those words right here. All right, there is another star next to this question. Write your answer here. Okay, and then finally there is a last star that is introducing the strategy, which is diffusing. It says, with this strategy, you use context clues to help find the meaning of unknown words. When diffusing, underline words that are unfamiliar. Think of two possible substitutions, which are synonyms, okay, words that are similar that mean the same, that help you figure out what the word means. And then confirm your definition. You can confirm your definition by checking reference sources such as dictionary or thesaurus. Okay, you have your computer available to you. Just open up another tab, go to dictionary.com, find some synonyms to help you figure out what the word is. Okay, for example, you would write the word here. You would take your guess of what the word means, and then you will write the actual definition as you go. Okay, those are some examples for you. Okay, then you will go ahead and read the story. Once again, it is Greek mythology. Okay, we're sticking with our Greek mythology. We read the story Phaethon. Okay, poor choices. We're continuing with that theme. In class, you will read this story. Okay, it is of a longer length. That's why you have 2 days as well. So while you are reading and going through, make sure you are doing what it says to do during your actual reading, highlighting and marking the text accordingly. Okay, also as you go, as you are highlighting, you will see questions are given off to the left or possibly off to the right of your page. These are also starred, highlighted, and have a number 1 next to them or the number that goes with that question. You need to answer those in rare or race format. Okay, restate, answer, cite and explain, or restate, answer, give your reason for that answer, and then explain that as well. As you go ahead and create a text box and answer those questions here. Okay, you will see number 2 is over here, and 3, you have plenty of room to write your 2 answers. It would be a good idea to put the number along with the one that you are answering. For example, I'm going to answer number 2 right here, and then maybe I go down and answer number 3 right here. Okay, make sure, once again, we are following directions. This one tells you to answer number 3 in race format, so make sure you are citing as we go. Okay, number 4, 2-part question. Make sure you answer why. Answer number 4 on the My Notes section below right here. Okay, after reading, you are not done once you are done reading. Okay, you have to answer a few after reading questions. It says, how are the characters' choices related to the lessons of this myth? Okay, here are our 2 characters. You need to decide what is one choice they made during the story. So one choice for each particular character, and how it relates to the overall theme or life lesson. Because remember, we are analyzing how theme is conveyed in the story. Okay, our life lesson that correlates to this answer right here. Okay, and don't forget, you're not done yet. You still have a couple more questions to answer before you submit. Okay, go ahead and just create a text box and answer those questions below. Alrighty, remember, you have Monday and Tuesday to complete this assignment. Okay, you can break it up. You can do it all in one day. It is totally up to you. All right, maybe one day we read and we make notes and we highlight and we answer all these questions off to the side. Then maybe the next day I go ahead and complete the after reading. Okay, but remember, you have 2 days to complete this springboard activity. All righty, 7th grade, keep up the good work. Stay warm and stay safe. Mr. Gavin is out.